Hi you guys, I actually have makeup on. I thought I'd do a video before I changed to let you guys see that I actually do wear clothes that I can wear outside of the home, and I do put on makeup from time to time. Although it looks smeared, but it's just the shadow. See, when I look down it doesn't look dark under there, but up I look like I've got makeup all spread under there. But it's not, just shadows. Anyway, that's not important. Nothing I say really is going to be important, so if you want to go ahead and click off now, that's fine. um, but we went out to dinner tonight. We went to Mexican place. My husband's been craving fajitas, and yesterday was on diet day, so 500 calories. And we actually had to go out and do some errands, and that's hard. I try not to do errands on off diet days because it makes me want to eat everything. You smell things and you go, oh my goodness, I'm hungry. So, but all right, let's backtrack. We'll backtrack. Thursday and Friday, I didn't sleep at all. I got up at around 10 o'clock Thursday, and I did not go to sleep until 2 a.m. Saturday morning. Long time no sleep. Yeah. I don't know. It's hormones. It's hormones. They just messes me up. So I was a zombie Thursday and Friday, and then more Friday than Thursday. Sorry. So uh, so on Saturday we got up, or I got up around 2, but my husband slept in too. We both went to sleep at 2 a.m. It's just that I'd been a long time without sleep and he hadn't, so but he didn't beat me by much getting up. So we jumped into some clothes and ran to do some errands we needed to do. We went to the camera store and he got me a tripod. We bought a tripod before, but it was this wimpy thing and it got a little hairline crack, and then the camera would just tip over. I mean, we didn't have it 2 weeks and it was doing that. So he got me this one, and it is a fantabulous one. I don't have it in here to show you, and I'm not gonna go get it, but it's wonderful. You can hook it onto anything. It's got clamps and that tighten one way and clamps that tighten another way, and it's fabulous. And he used to do podcasts, or he used to help with podcasts, and he has tons of equipment for microphones and cables and all this kind of stuff, and he has a telescoping stand, and I can hook my camera on it. The stand comes up, and then it has an arm that comes across like that, so, and it's adjustable, and I can just push it over my craft desk and I can film craft without having a tripod sitting in front of me and trying to film around it. And I can do a cooking video if I want to, and I don't, like my cornbread video was pretty sad because I had to hold the camera the whole time I was doing it. At one point I even had it up under my chin while I had both hands busy with something. So now I won't have that problem. And then we went to Sam's and got some roasted pterodactyl, because I'm telling you, those are the biggest honking chickens. That's chicken. It's huge. So I just say we eat roasted pterodactyl. Yeah, they're huge. Kroger's are little tiny things, and 3 people eating on those, there's 2 wings and a thigh and leg piece left. Well, on the one from Sam's, and that's just one meal, and generally I take the rest of that meat and cook it off and skim the fat and get the, skin out of it, but the skin's good in the stock, for a stock, but I get the skin out of it and leave the meat, and we'll get a soup off of it. So 2 meals, but with the pterodactyl, we get 3 or 4 meals off of that booger. It's huge. So This is my deaf ear, most of you know, and it itches, so most of the time I spend the whole video with a finger in my ear going, so, okay, let's see. Sam's, did that. I have to get tea at Sam's because we drink Lipton tea, and I have to get a lot of tea because we go through a lot of tea. So, yeah, we did that, and then we went by Subway and got a sandwich. I mean, it was on diet day, and if you've only got 500 calories for the entire day, and you've already used some, yeah, it's hard to eat out anywhere because there's just, it's almost not going to happen unless you go by and buy a tomato, and it's just not going to happen. But we did go to Subway and got their little information sheet with the calories and stuff, and found out that we could have a 6-inch on wheat roasted chicken, and which their roasted chicken is not as good as the pterodactyl chicken or the roasted pterodactyl. It's not. We could have come home and made a much better sandwich, but we were starving and we needed to eat. So it was roasted chicken, no cheese, no dressing of any sort, and lettuce, tomato, onions, bell pepper, pepperoncini, and black olives, and onions, and we put our own mustard on when we got home because they're heavy-handed with those squeeze bottles. Ugh, I don't want it squishing all out the side. So we came home and had Subway sandwich. It was good. And that's our weekend. And then tonight we went and shared a plate of fajitas, and it was plenty. And Uncle Sissy had dessert, and I had dessert too, but I just ate like 2 or 3 bites of it. It was like the 7-layered chocolate monstrosity, but it was off diet day, and I was like, I really want the chocolate, I really do. About 3 bites tops is what I ate of it, and the rest I brought home. I'm gonna wrap up and put in the freezer because tomorrow I'll be sniffing like a hound dog for something to eat, and I don't trust myself. I do not trust myself, and I won't eat it frozen, so I have to wrap it up and freeze that booger. But he got a flan, and this particular restaurant has good flans. Some of them are disgusting, but this one's really good. So I should have just had a bite or two of his flan, and it would have been okay. But my sister went with us, and she was in Margaritaville. She's funny. I don't drink out. If I do any kind of drinking, and I don't do a lot, but if I do any kind of drinking, I do it at home. And I'll tell you why. We went to a Christmas party, and it was probably a year after, maybe not quite a year after I had the whole brain tumor thingy, and they had a bar, full bar, I mean huge bar. He worked for Greeks, and they really do drink. It's not a stereotype. They love their drink. So we went up to the bar, and I had been watching Sex and the City. Yeah, sad to say I had. And they drink the Cosmopolitan, so I thought, I'm gonna have a Cosmopolitan. I want one. So I got a Cosmopolitan, and I was standing against this wall. It was partial wall, but it had these big arched glass windows on it. And I was standing in front of the arched glass window, and I promise you guys, I took one sip of it. One sip, not a gulp, a sip. And my head went, dunk. Just like that. And I was like, oh crap, Shaw, get me over to a table. People think I'm drunk as Cooter Brown, and I hadn't had but one drink. one little sip. So that was the end of my drinking in public. This whole thing has messed with balance, and I have balance issues and all of that. Shadows give me problems at nighttime walking. Shadows don't look right to me like they used to. It just looks like a big deep chasm. So I'm not sure-footed, and but yeah. So no, I will not drink anywhere. Um, so anyway, let me move on. But she had a big hunk of margarita. She did. Okay, now I'm gonna move on. Let me think. Oh, yeah, I'll move on to this. A couple of weeks ago, I got this little letter in the mail for jury duty, and it was like, you're on call for the month of October for jury duty. You may or may not be called. And I'm like, when did they start it? You're on call for jury duty? And jury duty pisses me off anyway, really, excuse my French, but it does. I do not like being made to do something. I don't know why. It's just some little thing in me that I don't like it. It ticks me off. And I know it's my civic duty, and yes, it pays. It pays $40 a day and 50 cents a mile. I live like 12 miles from it. And pays for parking. But I don't care. I don't want to do it. So I have to. So then a few days ago, I got the letter. You have to report to the courthouse, blah, 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 at 8 a.m. Tuesday morning for orientation and jury selection. And I'm like, bite me. It just makes me mad that I don't care. It just makes me mad, and that's all I'll say about it. I'm done with that. I found a good deal the other day. If any of my scrapbooker friends watch this channel, Stampin' Up! Has a heck of a clearance rack going on. I went on there and found their ink pads, and they're nice ink pads. And this is the first thing I bought from Stampin' Up! I lurk around their site, and I'm like, I want it, but I can't afford it. I just can't afford it. It's good product, but I can't pay the prices for it. Well, their stamp pads are usually $5.95 a piece. They got them for $2.29. I ordered 22 of those suckers. But I got them for like $50.38, and then you add $10 on for shipping, and they would have been $130 something, around 131, somewhere in there, plus shipping. So that's a stinking good deal. What they're doing is getting rid of their color line. They've gotten rid of it and introduced a new one. So these are perfectly good colors. They're wonderful, pretty colors. I've been watching people do videos with them for a while now, and I don't care if I'm coming to the game late. At least I'm playing. So yeah, that's a good deal. So you need to go check their clearance rack out, and it'll say like 10 pages, but just keep pushing that arrow, and there's more. So anyway, guys, I guess that's all I got to tell. I'm gonna actually post this and let y'all know. Uncle Cece's leg is still giving him problems, and I don't know what we're gonna do about that. And he's so stubborn. He went to the doctor once, and he's just not doing it again. I keep looking at my time. So I don't know, but I'll kind of keep y'all posted. I won't be able to talk about the court thing, of course. I thought about trying to get out of it by that, saying, is it okay if I discuss the court case on YouTube? Is that okay? You know, playing super dumb, or just sitting in a chair like that. I think it might work. I'm gonna give it a try. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all have a wonderful work week, and I'll wish you all the best. Bye.